How's it going, fellas? So I was having a pretty good day, right? My day was going pretty well until I saw a video in my recommended feed. Basically, it claimed that a mother fell in love and wanted to start and actually started dating her son. And at first I was like, all right, this is bait. This is trolling, like 100%. I click into the video, it's not trolling. It's not bait. It's not one of those bait and switch videos. I didn't get rickrolled, right? It's actually a mother who is in love, not just like loves her son, as all mothers should, right? Is in love, like has a crush on her child, bro. Okay, when I saw this, I knew that we need to sit down and watch this together and just strap in, because this is a wild one. Don't forget to leave a like in the video to claim your free nothing. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I would tie yourself in for this one. Not even strap yourself in. Tie yourself in with like a brick and a chain, bro.
Well, I told him it was, at first I told Carlos that I'm sorry, I don't know how you react to this.
You know, right off the bat, I'll give her some credit. She at least doesn't think that this is normal. By saying, I don't know how you're going to react to this, that is at least the first step to redemption. However, she's at least a couple thousand steps away from it right now. So one step there, 2,000 to 3,000 steps back. But, I'll give her a step. Here's the thing, though, like, if you're a mother or a parent to a child and for some reason something goes horribly wrong in your brain and you start feeling an attraction to your kid, I don't even want to say it, bro. It's just gross. Here's the thing. You shut up about it. You don't say anything. You don't put your kid in that position, your offspring, bro. If you have those feelings, you're weird, but you just got to keep it to yourself. Go seek help. That's all I can say is go seek help. Keep it to yourself. And in no circumstances do you tell your kid about this ever. Ever. I mean, is this not common sense? Can you not go on like Tinder or something and find someone else? Is it really this difficult? Is it this much of a struggle? Are you okay, I was going to say, are you really that down horrendous? But then again, I'm pretty sure that this is not a case of being down horrendous. This is a case of like things are going not so well in the head. That's my only conclusion at this point.
How you don't react to this? I'm your mom and you're my son, and I am falling in love with him. He said, are you really? I said, yes, I am.
She really did have a golden opportunity to be like, nah, I was trolling the whole time. When he said, are you kidding? Are you being serious? She had an opportunity, bro. She had an opportunity to retract everything she said. Because, I feel like if those words don't register as something terrible in your head, because sometimes you think of something, it sounds okay. You say it out loud, and then it sounds pretty bad, right? You got an opportunity to say those words, right? To say those words. Have them register in your brain, and then you had an opportunity to retract them. Would it have been weird? Would it have been like, well, that was a weird joke? Sure, awkward situation, but still an opportunity.
I said, yes, I am. He said, you know what? I was scared to let you know, too. I am, too.
Here's the thing, bro. She's the parent here. She's supposed to be the responsible one. She's supposed to be the one that's like in charge, who's doing what you're supposed to be doing, right? So when her son said that he was in love with her too, something's wrong there. Like something's messed up there. That isn't necessarily his responsibility, right? That should have been her responsibility to shut the whole thing down, because obviously it's unhealthy. Obviously, I'm pretty sure we can agree that it's wrong here. That's really her job. I mean, this shouldn't be anyone's job. This situation should literally never happen, right? But in this situation, it is the parent's job as the quote-unquote responsible one to step in and say, you know what, I'm shutting this down. Like, it's bad enough that she, instigated it to get this far, right? It's on her the entire way, right? It's on her the entire way. Even when he quote-unquote reciprocates, he didn't reciprocate. That's just a time for her to step in and actually do her job as a parent, bro. Like, normally I don't get like as heated in these videos, right? I don't normally get as heated as these videos. But obviously one person is taking advantage of the other, and it's not the son.
Then we ended up talking, and we took off to the park, and we ended up asked him, will you ever date your mom? And he said, will you date your son? I said, honest truth, yes, I would. Because 19 years, you're the best thing that ever happened to me, and I really want to be with you the rest of my life.
Dude, there's a huge difference between, someone being an important part of your life, as most children are an incredibly important part of their parents' lives. Like, that's in most cases how it goes. However, there's a huge difference between, I'm going to miss my son as he grows up, which most parents feel, and my solution to that is to... What? Does anyone else, like, I don't know why she's saying this so nonchalantly, right? I understand that she had a good relationship with her son. I'm happy for them. Like, I'm happy that they had a good relationship together. I love to see it. I think good parent children relationships are the best thing you want to see. But to see it morph into something so weird and twisted and cruel like this, and then put it on TV, like, here's the thing, bro. This didn't have to be public. I didn't have to know about this. I didn't have to know about any of this. But she was like, you know what? Let's put this on TV, right? Let's just put this on TV, because that's a good idea.
To keep it a secret, but we couldn't do it no more because, you know, my other kids found out.
How does one begin to explain this to the rest of their family? How does one explain this to their other kids, bro? Like, that must make them feel so uncomfortable that the fact that their parent is dating one of their siblings, their brother, right? I know I'm kind of struggling for words. My commentary is about a 2 out of 10 right now. But I just can't figure this out, right? Because if you're one of the siblings, you never thought anything like this could ever even be a possibility. You would never even begin to think about this. But after hearing this, I feel like, I would honestly just, like, if I was those siblings, I would just disassociate myself from the family. Because what's stopping this mother from falling in love with her grandkid, dude? Like, what is stopping if she's gonna fall in love with her son? Why not her grandson, dude? At that point, if I was these kids, I would disassociate. It's hard to disassociate from family, and in most cases, I say, hey man, you gotta stick through it. They're probably the only people that'll be there for you forever, right? But there are some cases where it's time to move on. It's time to go. And this is 100% one of those cases where it's time to move on and it's time to go.
Found out. At first, they didn't like it. Then they started liking it.
Look, I'm not trying to speak for them. I'm not trying to speak for these people who I don't know. But I can almost guarantee you that no, they're not liking it. They are not a fan of it. Maybe they're at a point where they're just in so much shock that they're willing to tolerate it for the second. So if you keep bugging them, sending them like 15 messages a day, like, are you okay with this? Is it okay? Are you okay with this? Maybe they'll be like, yeah, it's fine, mom. Just I have to think about this, right? They're definitely not like, oh, dude, this is great. I love this. There's not a single chance that that's the case. There's not a single chance that they're like, you know what? I really thought about it, and this is okay. Because I'm telling you, if they spent 1 second thinking about this, they would realize how bad this is. If you guys got a little bit of time and want to help out the channel a lot, consider clicking on one of the 4 videos/playlists you see on screen right now. Literally just watching another one of my videos or watching a couple of videos in a row really does help the channel get promoted, and I really do appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on notifications if you are subscribed. And thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, and yeah, peace. You should subscribe or else... you should subscribe or I'll...